back or something. 2 stroke. Whole time, I didn't even know this was a tsunami knife. El Cheapo, Walmart, Old Walla World, Tsunami. Tsunami making everything, ain't they? Tsunami. Corey, what's going on, Ken, folk? Appreciate you coming back through. Yeah, we about to, I just realized this one of them cheap Walmart knives. I just realized this is a Tsunami. Tsunami make everything. They got their hands in everything. Fishing lures, fishing gear, fishing pole, all types of stuff, Tsunami. But it's crap though. Most of it. Like their poles are crap. Their poles are crap. But hey, somebody will buy it. Woo-wee. The smell, can, folks. Yeah, but I find the right cantaloupe couple ways. One, I thump on it, listen for sound. But the main way to tell a good cantaloupe is the color of it. The color of it. So if you see green in these cracks, it's no good. A little bit of green right there is all right. But in any of these cracks, if you see green popping through, instead of that yellow, got a little yellow tint to it, that lets you know it's ripe right there. Yeah. Potluck kinfolk. Dude, I cannot believe that's the frame I want. I still can't believe it. I thought for sure that thing was because I lost my place in the live. Like somehow I must have went up and went back down or something, but I wasn't up to date, with the chat. So I was watching old stuff. So he must have said what he said on the new stuff. And then when I fast forward, he said, PK, I don't know if you heard that. Or he said, ScaleandBones, I don't know if you heard that, but I'm going to say this to you. So I ain't hear anything before that. I ain't even see it. I just kind of, he held it up. First thing I thought about was the one you have, that white one, that revoked. That's the first one I thought of. But you're saying that's the Apex Plus. Yeah. I still don't believe it. I believe it when it get here. That's the one I want. Rafi said, can you send me money? Yeah, I can send you money, Rafi. After you send me money, you gotta donate to my kayak fishing fund. I got a fundraiser going on. I'm trying to raise some funds for a kayak, Yeah, but so I'm asking for money. If I'm asking for money, that means I can't, we in the same boat, Jim. We in the same boat. Yeah. And for you to say, just come out and say, can you send me some money? Yeah, buddy, you must be looking for clout or something, Jim. You ain't gonna find it on this channel. Hey, Rafi, long hair don't care. I'm me. I'm gonna be me to the world blow, you hear me? So whatever you get from me, that'll be me. At the end of the day, you gotta let people be people, because they're gonna be people regardless. No matter what you say, no matter how you feel about it, people gonna be people, Jim. So you might as well shut the Frank up and move on. Move aside, let people be people. You can't change that. You can't change people, McGavin. Only you can change yourself. Mm-hmm. Junior is back. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, rapper. Appreciate you sticking here, though. See, appreciate you being here, rapper. Just watch what you say. Mm-hmm. Just watch what you're saying. You'll have an okay day with ScaleandBones. Yeah, because we got some good people that come through here. We also got some bad people that come through here. And we put them in their place real quick, Jim. Yep. With no hesitation. So you see, I got my my team starting to assemble up in this yeah, you can't just say anything on this live. Yeah, but get put in your place real quick. Tuck your tail between your legs ritual. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't heard it from nobody but me. Nobody but me. It will be a tail tucking ritual in here. Yeah, folks, we just out here getting our nature and eating something too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. This is our lunch. Yeah, Butler, he said he gonna send that thing out on Saturday or something, on Monday. I can't wait. Look like we got a field trip going on out here. Nothing but females coming over here. See what they got going on. Yeah, Ken, we're just on here eating some of this nature. Trying to motivate you to eat some nature. This is our lunch. I had some turmeric. I had 2 turmeric shots before this. This guy right here is setting up something out there. I don't know what he's setting up out there. But let me show you the area. Look at the doves. Show you the area. Football field over there. Mm-hmm. Double tap your screen, Kenfo. We got 20 people watching. I appreciate everybody for being here. But yeah, show your support and double tap that screen for me. Mm-hmm. Hey, we got a... What's going on over here? Got a field trip. You about to see. They got a field trip at the... They got a field trip out here? This is weird. Y'all about to see a group pull up on them. They heading straight here. Must be some school or something. What the?
Anybody's calls if they're coming out of the field, I'll tell you that right now. You guys better figure it out. Shade safety guidelines.
Well, I ain't seen nothing good looking. I ain't seen nothing good to look at. Y'all see anything? I ain't seen nothing good to look at. Whole crowd, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Them grown people. Look like a couple kids, but the rest of them are grown. Yeah, because this is a park. You know, that's a football field right there. Somebody calling me. Hey, do you compete?
Yeah, I tried.
I seen that little thing they got set up over there you can use for frisbee.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
there's a couple courses around here.
Mm. Squads. Hey, squads, we just talking about you, guy. Me and Butler offline. That looks good. Yes, sir. Frisbee golf. That's what they call it, squash. It's frisbee golf.
Disc golf, frisbee golf.
Mm.
I'm going, man.
You too, man. Yeah, they got a little course over there. You know, with the chains, you throw it and you got the chains in. I never seen that in real life. I never seen a course in real life until I looked over there. And yeah, it reminds you of, I know pretty much everybody probably will, I don't know. But on Wii, they got that. It's on Wii, I believe. No, I got it on PlayStation too. I had it on PlayStation. But I believe it's on Wii too, where you can throw frisbees and shoot bow and arrows and stuff like that. But that's when I first seen, you know, the obstacles, the courses with the chains and stuff like that. You throw them in the chains. That's first time I seen them on the game, but. Yeah, last time I was over there, it was a group. It was like 8 people with backpacks full of frisbees and stuff like that. And they went around that little course. It looks fun, actually. And you go by points and the distance you hit before, all types of stuff. Looks pretty fun. Yeah, cause look, Yeah, because I was telling Butler that when you said Scale and Bones, did you, if you're looking at this, like somehow I must have flipped off the page or something like that. So I was watching the previous, couple minutes before or a couple seconds before. So I was still on that part. And I noticed down at the bottom it says skip to live. So that's when I did it. I skipped the live, and that's when you said PK, if you hear this, I'll send it to you. Yeah, because I know it had previously. I said squats. Do you have any black and white frames nearby? So I didn't, and nobody didn't read that comment. So I figured, you didn't see it in time. But yeah. And then I was telling Butler, I was like, man, I think I couldn't hardly see the one you held up. You said you're gonna send to me, but I said I think it looks like the revoke from Double D's. He was like, no, I think that's the Apex Plus or whatever it is. So Butler said he watched the video and he said it was the Apex. And that's the one I want. They're my old buddy Butler. Him and his wife. That was here last time. They about to come up. Yeah. But that was all, Squash. That was all, man. And the fact, I still can't get over the fact you said you got over 500 frames. That is crazy, man. That really blows my mind. But with time, I get it. I should bring that natty. I might go get that natty over here and paint on that thing. Go on, finish it up. Got 9 people in the chat. Double tap your screen, kinfolk. I appreciate everybody for being here. We just come on here and eat some of this nature. That's all. Ain't nothing happening too much. Just come on here, talk to you a little bit. We can talk about nature, talk about eating nature, talk about fishing, talk about slingshots, talk about life goals, talk about depression, talk about all that stuff, kinfolk. I'm here for it all. Real of life, about to eat some grapes now. Good deal. What kind of grapes you eating, Real? That's a big old pigeon. I mean, dove. The best grapes for you to eat are grapes that have seeds in them. Hard seeds, no soft stuff. Stuff you can actually, the hard seeds, because eating just the grape seeds is so beneficial. Matter of fact, you can grind them up. You can put them in a pepper grinder or something. Let them dry out, and you can grind them up, put them on your food, whatever you want to do. But dang, I didn't even see that. Got a nice little booty. Yeah, I didn't see that, but I gotta stop talking all loud. I didn't see that. Real nice. Real nice. I ain't see that one right there. I ain't see that. Nice little booty. Green grapes. Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, yeah. If you think about this right here, Cam, folk, think about this right here. If a fruit has, no seeds, no actually um, seeds you can see. Now they have seeds. They have seeds. Grapes they do have, but they very faint. You wouldn't taste it. Like you wouldn't hear no crunch or nothing like that. So they're very small seeds. Uh, but it's been modified. That's GMO. Think about this right here. Every fruit and vegetable, every fruit and vegetable has to be able to reproduce. If it has no seeds, it's modified, heavily modified, and is the nutrients there? Is all the nutrients there? Not all the nutrients versus as if it was grown correctly. Yeah, they push that stuff to grow quick and big and get it out of there. So yeah, you don't get the full nutrients as if you was a natural grape that has not been modified. Yeah, but grape seeds are just eating grape seeds themselves are very beneficial to your body. Um, um, you know, it's good for inflammation. It's good for supports heart, healthy heart. Uh, it's a couple of things that grape seeds are good for. Same thing with papaya seeds. Papayas I eat when I eat a papaya, I eat the seeds and everything, all in one, all in one. Very, very. Google it. Look it up. Just Google what are grape seeds good for when it comes to the body. Yeah, that's why certain things you're not supposed to. Certain fruits and vegetables, special vegetables, certain vegetables you're not supposed to cook because when you cook, it's like you're creating a toxin that's bad for your body. Yeah, a lot of fruits and vegetables are good for you, but when you cook them, it's not good for you. It's like green tea. Green tea is good for you, yeah, if you eat it. But as soon as you boil it and set fire to you, it's not good for your body. Nope. Yeah. What vegetables do you not cook? What vegetables do I not cook that people cook? One is zucchini. I can eat zucchini uh, fresh without cooking it. Um, I can eat what else that's required. Um, what else? If you think about it, you don't really have to cook much. Everything else you can just eat raw. Spinach, um, squash. Eat that raw. I've eaten squash raw, zucchini raw, but I also cook it too. Um, what else vegetable do I actually cook? Like beans, like another one too, chickpeas. Chickpeas are very, very good for you. Um, they call them Garzano beans or something like that. But that's another source of flour. Instead of using regular flour, self-rousing bleached flour, get some chickpeas and grind it up and make some flour out of that. That's a good flour. You can make biscuits. You can you can fry your food with it. Whatever you want to do with it. It's a good alternative. What best do you? Yeah, I don't. Oh, vegetables I don't cook. There's a lot of vegetables I don't. Like I said, I don't cook a lot. Like tomatoes, I eat tomatoes raw. No salt, pepper, no nothing, just as is. But of course, when you eat a tomato with skin on it that comes out of the store, I always it come with slack on it. Every fruit and vegetable come with slack, and slack is just roach feces. If you look at your fruits and vegetables in the store, all shiny and stuff, that's called slack, and all it is roach feces, just chopped up roaches and bugs and all that stuff, and they just coat it on there, and the bugs don't like that smell. They don't like that smell, so that's why they don't. That's why it protects the fruits and vegetables. Yep. So never just eat a grape out of a bag at the store. Never just eat an apple. Always neutralize that shellac with baking soda, baking powder. That's all I do. A lot of people use apple cider vinegar and baking soda. No, I don't do that. Just baking soda by itself is strong enough to neutralize that shellac. Yeah, because when you mix baking soda and apple cider, you're creating a more toxic acid. And I mean, it's acid. hmm Do you like plantains? Oh yeah, plantains. Oh yeah, plantain chips, plantain patties. Oh yeah, I love plantains. I love them. They be so good, and when they soft, you gotta get them. When they take and steam them real good until they soft, then put them in a little sauce. Yeah, ain't nothing like it. I used to eat plantain chips like every day from what's that company called? Zombo or something like that. That was my go-to chip, plantain. I like raw broccoli. Broccoli is another man-made thing that I don't really partake in. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it. But it's just another man-made thing like cauliflower. Like you can't walk out in nature and find a broccoli. You can't walk out in nature and find cauliflower or a carrot. Like, no, not even a carrot. It has to be put there and grown. We eat a lot of man-made things that we didn't know were man-made. Yeah. A lot of man-made stuff out here. Just like the mangoes. The mangoes that are red, orange, yellow, and purple, and green, and all them colors. It ain't right. Raw potato with some salt. Not healthy, but still. Raw potato with some salt. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, any starchy foods is not good for us. Any starchy food is not good for us, but it's better than eating a cardboard granola bar or something. Yeah. Yeah, potatoes very high in starch. Believe it or not, carrots too. Say no to carrots. Yep. Unless you know everything that's colorful and says fruit and vegetables, just because it's a vegetable and fruit don't mean it's good for you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Really didn't know that either. Yeah. They say sweet potatoes good for you. Nah. It's not. Research is key. There's people out here. There's master teachers out here. People that you know they got all this information out here for us. You know, never be too lazy to do your own research. Don't just take what I say, and don't just take what other people say. Do your own research. Do your own research. There's tests. There's trial and error. There's anything you want to know is out there, Cambo. There ain't no excuse. No excuse. Yep. Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi was a great doctor. They had to get rid of him though. He was a great doctor. Yep. They took him to the Supreme Court. Said he wasn't a doctor. He won that mud too. The highest court in the land. Yeah, try to say he wasn't a doctor. He cured over 13 patients of AIDS, sickle cell anemia, high blood pressure, uh, glaucoma, herpes. Uh, you can name it. Name it. Name it, Campo. Name your sickness. There's a plant, there's a herb right here on this land, somewhere in this world, that will kill that thing. That will neutralize that tumor. That will neutralize that disease. Powerful, yeah, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. That's why we can't get certain herbs and fruits that's exported over here. Because they know. They know. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the education. Headed back to work. Appreciate you stopping by, real. Yes, sir. Swap. I don't talk for nothing, Ken, but when I tell you get out here and get you some nation and eat you some too, yeah, there's a reason I say that. The ancient lived to be 180 years old. They ain't have all this trash we eating today. They ain't have all this stuff. And I noticed people from different countries, you know, they start to be like, try to be like Americans. No, don't do that. Be yourself. Be y'all. Be yourself. I would not want looking in. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be like America. Eating all this fake food and putting all this fake stuff on our bodies and all this makeup and fake hair and fake lips and all this. And everybody just sitting inside all day. Sit inside all day. Everybody be hiding from this weather. Nah. All the Africans and Indonesians, don't try to be like Americans. You better off being like yourself. Being outside, hunting off the land, connecting with nature. Yeah. Americans teach people how to vibrate on low levels of vibration. Low levels. Yep. Mm-hmm. 2 people watching. Yeah, man. There's some cantaloupe, man.
Oh, I'm good, man. I guess.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gonna smash this whole cantaloupe. It ain't as juicy as I thought, but it's definitely ripe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to go get that gnat. What time is it? Just got that breeze. Yeah, I might go get that natty and work on that thing right here on this table. I might do that. Whoa. Richard. That funny, Richard. Oh no, no. Talking about, they say dog is man's best friend, but what if I want more than just friendship? Yeah. No. It's really hard to type with a thumb. What the Frank? Uh, yeah, Richard long hair don't care about all that extra stuff. I know you're trying to be comedic, but the other comments are definitely funny. But I do appreciate you coming through here. But come back to reality though. Where you located at, Richard? Where's your location? What state you in? Appreciate you, Squash. He was trying to be funny. He was trying to be a comedian, that's all. That's all. Trying to be a comedian. Oh man. People crazy though. It's one thing if you're funny. You know? Another thing if you're just being weird. So, Squash, can you confirm that's the Apex you're gonna send me? Butler said it was the Apex. I'm like, no way, man. No way. I said, I'm gonna ask him. Cause I've been talking about that Apex. That's the same one. Slingburger got the black one. Bunch of not yeah. Cantaloupe, now one. Yeah, man, go get you one. But say thank that same guy came into Hicks live last week. Really? Really? Sling there. What's going on, Paul? Appreciate you stopping by, Ken folk. Slingshot brethren. That's all right, Paul. Yeah, man, we just out here, we getting ourselves from nature and eating some nature too. Just talking a little talk. That's about it. We ain't out here doing nothing. I would like to, after this, what time is it? 1 o'clock. After this, I'm gonna jump on that black and white natty. I'm gonna go and get that finished up. And, you know, I'm gonna put some poly on it, seal it. I'm gonna seal it up, and it should be baked enough out here in this heat where I can get on this afternoon and show it on my live, shoot it. So I can't wait for that. I don't know, I might give it a full day to dry though. I might. Those are some amazing dreads. Appreciate you, MacGyver. Love your style, man. The necklace with the Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Gotta have that A lot of people don't know that's the original cross. That's where the crucifix came from. The original cross. Those of you don't know, that's the original cross. Or shall I say the key of life. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting on that squats. I'm waiting on that confirm on that slingshot with Gary. I'm waiting on that confirm. And Egyptian, isn't it the symbol for life? Yes, it's the key of life. That's right. The key of life, and I'll break it down to you if you want me to. I'll break it down to you. Mm-hmm. And before Egypt was colonized and broke up in a different section, Egypt was called Kemet, and the people were called the Kemites. Yeah, that's the original name for Egypt. Kemet. But I'll break it down to you. I got one in my hand. So, that's why they call it the key of life. See the open right here, that represents the womb, the woman. Same thing with this cantaloupe. That's why I say, I tell people the black woman is God. Because every fruit, every vegetable resembles a womb, right? Resemble, the cuda, the turtle, the pussy, right? Everything resembles that. But yeah, that's the open is the womb, and this thing right here, that's the shaft. That's the rod. That's the cock. That's the man shaft right there. You got your cooter, and you got the man shaft. You put that shaft in there, and you procreate, and you create the kids. And both sides right here, these sides are the kids. So all together, it's the key of life. Yeah. Procreation. Mm-hmm. It's like, another, like Esther. Esther is the Babylonian goddess who represents birth and fertility and nurturing, right? All this stuff. That's where Easter came from. Easter came from Esther, the Babylonian goddess. She, like I said, she represents fertility and rebirth and all this stuff. And that's where Easter comes from. Easter comes from Esther. That's where you get the Easter bunny, you get the rabbits. The rabbit, the symbol of the rabbit is also kind of praised for the how fast. Think about how fast a rabbit gives birth and how many rabbit he gives birth to. Like how many, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they kind of use the rabbit for a symbol of rebirth or birth. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I mean, that's why I don't celebrate European holidays because I know the origins, the true meaning behind all of the holidays. Any holiday you come up, I know the true origins of them. So that's why I don't partake in European holidays. Mm-hmm. Yep. I enjoy that. Working and listening. So feel free to keep talking. Good deal, Paul. I appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff we don't know out here, man. Just sitting, all this information just sitting out here for us. Yeah. Never be too lazy to do your own research. Yep. Think about Valentine. Valentine. Saint Valentine. How many of y'all know about Saint Valentine? Saint Valentine he was a fool. He was a rapist. He was a child molester. Saint Valentine was a fool. But they got him. They got him. And they should have got him. What would you do to a pedophile? What would you do? Yeah. You don't want to kill him, right? You'll try to kill him. Yeah, ain't nobody want no pedophiles around. And that's what they did. They did that. They killed him. They got to him. And, they say he died for love. He died for love. So that's where all that come from. Saint Valentine. Yep. Like I said, never take someone's word for anything. Do your own research. Do your own research, Canvo. Yeah. I want you to believe me, but I don't care if you don't, because I want you to do your own research. That way you can confirm what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Yep. What's another one? What's another holiday? Let's go with St. Patrick's. St. Patrick. St. Patrick was a character. He was a character too. St. Patrick was a character too, y'all. What did St. Patrick do? Let me go in my memory bank. But yeah, kinfolk, there's a lot of stories out there we've been told. A lot of stuff that ain't right, that don't sit right. I like learning about cultures. Yes, sir, me too. That's exactly how I wasted my kids. Question everything, including me. Right, yeah, yes, that's it. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, that way you won't be stuck being a follower, because you could get led to the wrong place. Do your own research. Confirm. And the thing about the internet, kinfolk, sometimes certain topics, certain information, it won't be easy to find. Sometimes you have to word things right. Sometimes you have to go around things to get. I don't know if somebody understand me what I'm trying to say, but yeah. Sometimes you have to search deeper to get what you're looking for. Like the Bible, like the Holy Bible. How many know that before it was called the Holy Bible, it was called a slave handbook? It was made exactly for the slaves. Yeah, they had, and just like with the slaves' books, they had blueprints. They still do. You can probably look it up. They may not be as easy to find like before, but you can look up the blueprint of the slave ships and the slave trade. You can look at all the documents and transcript, all that stuff. You can find all that stuff online, and it shows you. Just like, I don't know if y'all know them old books, the old Holy Bibles, the old ones. On the binder part, on the back of the book, it has this object with a cross in between it. Had an object, just an object that kind of looks like this. Start from here on down, and it has a cross in between it. Whole time, that's a slave ship. That's the shape of a ship on back of that Bible. It's the shape of a ship. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I may lose some people when I talk about stuff like that, but long hair don't care. Facts are facts. Facts are facts. Yes, sir. We've all been taught to vibrate on a low vibration. We've all been taught that. Since school. Since came out the womb. Hit you with them shots and all this stuff. Prenatals. Prenatals is the worst thing. If you got a girl and she's pregnant or she gonna get pregnant, leave them prenatals alone. Here, get you these prenatals. These are the best prenatals for you, fruits and vegetables. internet is full of BS. Sometimes you just have to talk to people who were there. Well, that's the thing though. Internet is the best place because think about this right here. You can't just go to your master teachers. You just can't go to them. You know, you gotta find them on your the internet. You can't go to your archaeologists. You know, that do the research of this land and find all this information that's vital for us. You know, you just can't go. So you need the internet. You need the internet for all of that. Yeah, there's some BS on the internet, of course. Yeah, but you know, just like there's some BS, there's some truth out there too. Uh, so, yeah, the same people that been through it, they on the internet trying to teach other people. You know, so internet is the best thing. It's the best thing. Like it's the best thing because you got people on the ground right now every day that's out there putting in work for us, giving us this information for us to find to, you know what I mean, to use. Think about all them carvings and stuff that's on the wall in Kemet, all the carvings and everything, all this information they left behind for us to find and learn from and cultivate, you know? Just like think about the game calendar. In season, out season. Think about the game calendar. That came straight from the walls. That was written in stone before it was written on paper. They been had the game calendar, you know. Certain foods you can't to preserve an animal, you know, to not keep put an animal in distinct. Yeah, you need regulations and stuff like that. So they been had that before, way before DNR had it. Yes, sir. But yeah, there's a lot of information out there, kinfolk, that will blow your mind. It'll give you a whole outlook on life, like a whole different other outlook. You won't think the same. You won't walk the same, like, and it'll open your eyes up to certain things. Like it'll make you know stuff you didn't think you would know. That's really, it's just common sense, you know. I think a lot of people forget to talk to people and just Google everything these days, so they are not getting facts right. Yeah, you're right about that, and you're right about that. And the first, you know, they go with the first thing that comes up, you know. But you can tell the real from the fake. You can tell, you know, good information from bad information because, like I said, there's people out here. They actually get paid to give you this information, and there's a lot of people that don't get paid to give you this information, but it's needed. It's needed. Like, yeah, you don't want to give it away for free because it's needed. It's what makes the world turn. Information. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. I agree, Paul. Genuine in-person discussion is gone. Yeah. We made it home long before the internet. We made it home. Wait, got you. Sling nerd, yeah, Squash. If someone has love or passion and knowledge, I would much rather them talk about their passion than Google. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Again, you know what I mean? Hey. Think about it, I'm pretty much on Google right now. Somebody can look me up and find this live when I get through with it, and yeah, so hey, it's all information, and I love it. I love learning new stuff, you know, and I love putting together stuff. Like it's amazing how, like, certain things I come up on new things, and my gears start rolling. I start putting it together in my head. It's like boom. I got it. I never experienced this, but I know what I'm doing. It just blows my mind. Common sense go a long ways, y'all. Common sense will have you thinking like you know magic. You just put stuff together. How long we been in here? Dang, we done got an hour in. Good, Google and Moody. It's that human connection, right? Right. Being able to see someone light up and be seen and talk about what they love is a great experience. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Paul. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing like that. But that pastor in, yeah, ain't nothing like that. Yeah. And I feel like you get your point across better, or you can reach someone better. They're listening to you talk and all that good stuff. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. But life is amazing, y'all. I went from not wanting to be here so many times. Talking about low, I've been so low in my life, Ken. I didn't want to be here no more. It wasn't a phase. It wasn't a phase. It's just years of stress and years of stress. But growing up in the country it kind of do that, cause where I come from, there ain't no money. Like, we had to go to the beach to get a job. Everybody in the country, yeah, you gotta go to the beach. You gotta go to the beach to get a job, a good job. If not, you're gonna try to go to the back of field, get a job working in the back of field, pick blueberries, strawberries, stuff like that, and ain't no good money. So not being able to get ahead, that's definitely stressful. I've been homeless like so many times I can't count, and most of the time was in wintertime, dead smack in the wintertime. I'm talking about through the whole winter. I'm outside through the whole winter. Yes, I went real low, y'all. I went real low in my life, and that was happening like not just one winter. I'm talking about several winters, man. Cause that's how it is. You think about it, down here in the South, or up there, wintertime come. That's slow season. Wintertime is slow season. So that's when everybody gets the hour cuts, layoffs, and all that stuff come into play. So yeah, it was hard. And like I said, I ain't want to be here no more, Ken, folks. And even when I got my life together, I got things started doing good with myself, for myself. At that point, I still didn't want to be here. Like, dang. And I get it. Think about this right here. Even your rich people, even there's plenty of rich people who committed suicide. They had everything. They had all the money. They had everything they wanted, but they still wasn't happy. They still wasn't grounded. They still wasn't here. So they wasn't happy, and they wanted to leave, They wanted to leave here. And that's crazy, right? You got everything you need. Money, everything. But you still not happy. And they say money don't make you happy. Money don't buy you happiness and all that stuff. But let me tell you, Kenfo, if I had some money right now, if I had some good bit of money right now, first thing I buy land. That's the first thing I'm thinking of. Land. First thing. I'll put a daggone trailer on that mug if I had to. But I'm gonna buy me a couple acres. I want me about 10, 20 acres. That's the first thing. I might get a little camper, a little trailer, you know, little trailer put on that, and just do my thing. I want me a greenhouse. I want a greenhouse. I want you to be able to see my greenhouse from space. Yeah, buddy, be a big old warehouse, like an airplane hangar. Airplane hangar full of fruits and vegetables. Have a team, yeah, buddy. Have a team. That way I got vegetables year round. It'd be state of the art greenhouse, state of the art, yeah, buddy. Yeah, I will buy land first. That's my first. Gotta have land, and I'll go from there. Be a nice garage. Gotta have a garage with about 2 lives in it. You know. But yeah, if I had money, boy, yeah, it'll bring me a whole lot of happiness. I hear you, man. You get tired and just don't have the energy. Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. Just always something. Struggle. You want to give up. You just want to give up and just, yeah, man. I never forget the day I was trying to get a job. Let me tell y'all, kinfolk. I walked from Flat Patch to North Myrtle Beach. By car, it'll take you about 40 minutes to get there by car. So imagine on foot. I walked for hours, y'all. For hours. I walked for hours. My legs, my feet was so hurt. And some Chuck Taylors. I walked hours trying to get to the beach to get this job, right? Guy got a job for me. So I was late, right? I got almost to that job, and then somebody picked me up. So, dude, I was walking for like 4 or 5 hours. And somebody picked me up or something. No. On the way there, guy called me. He was like, "Are you gonna make it in time?" I'm like, "Man, I'm walking. He's like, "Look," he was like, "If you can't be here on time, we ain't gonna be able to use you." I was like, "All right, man, I understand." I'm like, "All right." So yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to make it." He was like, "Sorry, blah blah blah." So I hung up the phone. We hung up the phone. Y'all, I sat right there where I sat because I stopped to talk to him at this old gas station, this old little gas station. And I hung up that phone, y'all. And I sat there and I bawled. I cried. I was bawling, boy. It's just like, man, I'm trying. And it's like, can't get ahead. I was bawling, y'all. And a couple minutes later, I got a phone call back from him. He was like, "All right, man, we'll use you. Just come back tomorrow." I was like, thank you. And that's what I did. Old Giant Crab, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Yeah. So yeah, it always been struggle, but I used that. I used all that energy, all that hate, that struggle. I used that, kinfolk. I use it, you know. That's why the mud ain't nothing to me. It ain't nothing. The struggle and, you know, because my mentality, the way I look at it is what it is. That's my favorite word. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be until I change it, right? It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. Like them old folks say, like my mom used to say, you can't cry over spilled milk. You just gotta clean it up and move on. That's it. Well, it is good you are here. You get to tell your story like you're doing now. Yes, sir. I've been there. I think this is like running a race and always coming last. After a while, you get a what's the point level of energy, right? Right. That's it. That's it. And then after that, it's like, whatever. I'm coming to get what's mine. Regardless, I'm coming to get what's mine. Yeah, buddy. Everybody have a purpose for being here. And one of my purposes for being here is me talking to you like this right here now. That's one of my purposes. I have a few though. Everybody have their own purpose. You just gotta find it. If not, you're gonna be stressing. You're gonna be like, why am I here? You're gonna be thinking suicidal things, you know, because you don't know your assignment. If you don't know your assignment, you're gonna be lost. Not unless you're you distracted. You got distractions. Like if you got money, yeah, you can be distracted by this stuff, by buying stuff, taking trips, and all this stuff, but still not know your reason for being here. Yeah, because we all supposed to be learning from each other and teaching each other and cultivating and all that good stuff, kinfolk. Yeah. That's why my own motto is live, learn, teach, next person repeat. That's life. It should be life, yeah. Because I love learning and I love teaching. Yep. Tassar, what's going on, kinfolk? Tassar is in the chat. Appreciate you for being here, Tassar. If you have a problem that can be fixed, then there is no. If you have a problem that can be fixed, there is no use in worrying. Right. If you have a problem that cannot be fixed, then there is no use of worrying. Right, because you can't do nothing about it. Buddhist proverb, got you. That's a good quote there, Paul. Hi, bro. How are you? I'm great, sir. Appreciate you for stopping by. How are you doing? Where are you? I'm over here at this little park. We over here at this little park, or. No, it's YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
You mind if I follow you?
Sure.
What's your YouTube bill? I'll give you a follow right now.
Yeah, ScaleandBones.
ScaleandBones?
Yeah, like fish scales, SCALE and bones.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, buddy. What you been up to, sir? Yeah, we're just sitting here talking that talk. That's all. Man, we done got like 3 hours in on here today. Good deal. I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Like I said, we're gonna go work on this natty. We're gonna go work on this natty I've been messing with. Get that clear coated, and it should be dry. Cause that polyurethane, it dries quick. It should be dry by the time I get ready to go live this afternoon. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all look out for that live coming. It's gonna be my first painted natty. I'm proud of it. Nice, bro. Yeah, Tassar. What time is it over there where you at, Tassar? It probably nighttime, ain't it? Where you located? Ain't you Tassar, ain't you located in what is it, Philippines or the India? One of the places over there. Hicks, what's going on, kinfolk? Yeah, buddy, we got Hicks in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Is that Mrs.? That's Mrs. Hick. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, this is my first time seeing you here. Welcome. We were just on here eating some nature and getting us some too. We had some cantaloupe that we had cut up here. I got a little bit left, but that's all. We just talking that talk. But I appreciate you stopping in here. First time I seen you in here, huh? Have you better be just as excited to see me as you are, Josh? Hey, you better be. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Where's Josh at? He must be working. Paul said we are philosophical. Oh. Oh, there you go. What's good? Hicks in, okay. That's all right, man. That's love. That's love. I really appreciate y'all for coming through. First time seeing you in here. Man. Yeah, I'm honored. I feel honored now. Got the Hicks family in here. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, I gotta show y'all that net, the last net I've been working on. Cause I know Josh, you're starting to get into making some natties. I heard on Squash Live last night that you're starting to get into some natties, so that's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna show this natty that I'm working on. First time painting it, so matter of fact, we can walk over here now. We're gonna walk over here so I can show you this natty for those that didn't see it. And we're gonna finish it up. We're gonna finish it up and we'll be shooting with it later on. You find me, man? All right, have a good one. All right. Yeah, this a little, show you the area. That's where I was at. Yeah, we had a little group come through here. I don't know what in the world they was doing, but they was showing off something. But yeah, let me go show y'all this natty before we get off here. I need to cut me some bands. I need to do a lot of stuff, can't folk? I ain't gonna play with it. I do want to take y'all down this trail though. This afternoon when we go live, we can go look for some more natties. And yes, I done got bit by the natty bug. It's on now. Yeah, let me show the Hicks family my net. Let's see what we got saying here. Good to see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love natty. Something about something from nature. Yes, just having to take it how nature grew it. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my thing. And it's so much energy. When you hold a natty, you feel different. You actually feel, if you pay attention, you feel energy come from it, you know, because it's still, even though it's chopped down, it's still breathing. It's still alive. Yep. So let me show you this net. This is just a rough draft of it. I just kind of I don't know, I just started messing with it. This ain't final, but like I said, I just started trying to go with little designs or something like that. But this is just a rough draft. It's gonna look better by this afternoon. It'll look way better than what it'll look like. But man, it's gonna, as soon as I get it glazed over, it's gonna be nice. Like I said, I'm gonna do something with these lines. Like I said, these lines ain't perfect. But it's just a rough draft. When it's all said and done, we're gonna have more lines in here. I might even bring that black all the way down and have it half and half. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though, Canfolk. We're gonna figure it out. I like it though. I like it. Makes me think of zebra. Hell yeah, nice work. Appreciate you, Hicks. Miss Hicks. That's sick. Yeah. Like I said, it's just a rough draft. And if I don't like something by this afternoon, it'll be fixed. And then we're gonna make it look good. I like to be a little, you know. Here's another natty I did with a scan half on there. Let's see, can we get a better light? I like this one. I like how I left some of the skin on there and I just smoothed it. Sanded it real good, and it came out good. This has water-based polyurethane on it. It's just water-based. It's not that shiny as the oil-based. And I'll show you an oil-based one here if I can find it. Man, I got natties everywhere. Let me show you this oil-based one before we get up off here. Yeah, I got natties everywhere. Where my key at? See, can I find it real quick? I gotta clean out bull today. I got too much stuff all over. Oh man. Not over there. Let's see if it's in my bag. Not there. And then we got this one. We got this one right here. That has the water-based urethane on it. Got that little knot on the side. But this is not the one I was talking about. They got water-based on there too. Let me find the oil-based one and you will know. I got it somewhere in here. Here it go. No, that ain't it. But this is one. This is one that has the oil base on it. And you can see, let's get into some sun. You can see the difference. It's more shinier. More shinier. And this is the lock shot. We're gonna get this slingshot in rotation. This is the slingshot I'm gonna be sending to Butler. Matter of fact, I supposed to be doing it recently. We're gonna send it to Butler and let him shoot with it. I'm gonna take a video and I'm gonna shout out Butler on a video, and we're gonna send him to this slingshot. You see it, the forks are not even, so you have to unlock this thing to be able to shoot it. Like if you shoot it regular like that, yeah, the ammo is gonna be on the dirt. Appreciate you, Miss Hicks. That's sick. Very nice. I love that one. All of those are cool. Appreciate you. That is my jam. Can I be in the lineup for that one? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm gonna send it to whoever Butler want to send it to. I think it could go viral, y'all. With y'all help, it could go viral. Like, you know, because it's hard to shoot. It's very hard, but it's shootable. Like I said, because you can see it. That part up there goes that way, you know, so it's uneven forks. It's uneven, so it's very hard to shoot. But I named it the lock shot. So you can unlock it. And it can be accurate. But straight out the box, yeah, you're gonna be like, what the? It's gonna go straight in the dirt. I like it though. It's unique. But that oil base is where it's at though. You see that shine? Still got that shine. That oil base is where it's at. Yeah, we got a couple of gnats laying around. What else we got back here? Like I said, I got to do some cleaning to my van. Get it right so I can get this money, honey, because I am a mobile mechanic. So we gotta get organized real good so I can get to my stuff. Get them all my stuff easily. But yeah, that's it, kinfolk. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna try to look harder for my other frame so you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, I give up. Like I said, I gotta clean up the bed to find some stuff. I got stuff everywhere. But that's what happens when you're in a rush and you start throwing stuff everywhere. Got tools out, all types of stuff. But I got this little thing right here also. While I look for that, I got this little thing too also that I started messing with. It ain't nothing, but I think it'll be a good little shooter. A little, good little shooter. I think so. Then I got that one. I got that little thing, which I got the bands on backwards. I got the bands on backwards because that little part sticks, comes this way, and I think it'd be better to shoot it this way. But yeah, we got a lot going on, Kim. Oh, shoot. Quick reflex for you. We got a lot going on. We need to put all our stuff together and go from there. Cal, what's good, people? Yes, sir. Cal, we getting ready to wrap it up. We just talking that slingshot talk. I'm sweating my butt off out here. But then we got that little bad boy right there. And then Squash, my good fella, is gonna send me a frame. So I can't wait to get that. I can't wait to get that one. Nobody never sent me no frame, so here's your sign right here. If you want to send me anything, yeah, I just put my email on this channel. So yeah, even if you want to email me and exchange numbers for some reason or whatever, hey, hit me up, kinfolk. Hit me up. But yeah, we getting right. I put my 3/8 in that old Walmart ammo clay ball thing. So yeah, we gotta do some cleaning. And then whew, boy, I went through some 3/8, let me tell you. And here's the brand of the 3/8 that's good. Zoyo. There's some good 3/8 because it don't look, not 3/8 but 8mm, because it don't have no, well, I guess it do have a little indentation in it. But these are nothing like them 3/8 I got. Them 3/8 are bad, man. They funky, but they still work. They still work. I wish I could find my other little natty. We'll find it later for y'all Hicks, so y'all can see that little natty. It's my first natty, and it's so beautiful. I got skin on and skin off, so oh yeah, these are not bad though. Some of the 3/8 are just terrible. They got like 3 dents in them. 1 dent, 2 dent. You ain't gonna be able to see it though, but they all right. Paul said, I have 2 Apex Plus. It is amazing. Man, dog. And I was just talking about that. I was just talking about the Apex not too long ago. Because Slingberger got one. He got the black one. And man, matter of fact, first, Butler recommended that frame. He recommended that frame for some reason. And I was like, yeah, that's the one I was looking at actually. Because of course, I was looking at price range. I don't want to spend a lot on a slingshot, y'all. I mean, I ain't got it like that to spend a lot on a slingshot. You know, the highest I pay for a slingshot is, the Simple Shot, the Scout X. It was after tax, it was like, $50, $60 after tax and shipping and stuff. That's the highest I ever paid for a slingshot. And I don't see myself paying over that. Like, nah. Like, I do other things, besides slingshots. You know, I do a lot of more things. Like I collect tools, mechanic tools. I collect music instruments. I collect, you know, different other things. So I'm thinking I'll be like, man, $100 for $160 for a slingshot. Man, I'd be thinking like, what else can I spend that money on? Like, I be thinking what kind of new tools I want that'll make my life even better. Like specialty tools. I think about, but not for once I think about clothes, shoes. I'm not that type of guy who go out there and spend money on clothes and shoes. I never had a pair of Jordans. I never owned Gucci, Louis, and none of that stuff. I never owned none of that stuff. Um, yeah, cause for me, I don't see no need for it. You know, if I wanted to look good, I make anything look good. I go Walmart and get me an outfit. I go Walmart and get me an outfit, and yeah, I look good now. But I don't think it's the clothes that make you. Like the name brand, all that. That don't make you. That don't, you know. You still can be a chump with Gucci on and gold on and all this extra stuff. Yeah. I don't see, you know. Like I said, I never owned a pair of Jordans. But I own some Stacey Adams though. Hey, I'd rather buy some Gators over some Jordans. Yeah, buddy, I like dressing up looking good. Think I won't put on a custom cufflink shirt with a tie, you know what I mean? With some slacks on and some Gators on, think I won't. Yeah, buddy, I love dressing up, Ken folk. I have the same the same as what Squad is sending. I also covered one in glitter. Bling it up. Covered in glitter there? That's crazy, Paul. Paul, let me tell you about me and glitter. I don't know. It started a long time ago. It just started but I freak out over glitter. Like, you bring glitter around me, yeah, I freak out. The only thing I don't like about glitter, how you get it on you. I don't know how it started. I think it started where I had it on me. And it's like I moved my hand and I seen something flash. Like, what the frank is that? And I'm trying to figure out where it's at. And I can only move my arm a certain way to get it to flash again. And it's just from that moment, it started freaking me out. Like, I just hate glitter. I hate it. Like if you got glitter on your shirt, I don't care if it be my mama, my daughter. Hey, you got glitter on your shirt, don't come over here asking for no hug, because you ain't going to get it. Well, they already know me anyway when it comes to glitter. They already know how I feel about glitter, but yeah, I don't know. I freak out over it. Like, no, don't get that stuff from me, because I hate when you looking out the corner of your eye, you see something flashing on you. Like, I don't know. I got real bad with it. I don't know why. I hate glitter. But that's crazy you got the same one. Cal say, I've got an Apex Plus also. It holds amazing. That's good deal. We have an Apex Plus. It's a nice frame. Good deal. I don't get why people may money for clothes with someone else's name on it. Right. Yeah, and the thing is, them same clothes, they come from the same people. Them Chinese people that's being on sweat factories and stuff, it's the same people. They already told you. Them Chinese people, when they started with the tariffs and whatever, they already told you what the deal was on them Gucci bags and stuff like that. All that stuff is fake. I don't know if y'all seen, they did a test. It was on TV or something. They set up all this. They had a store, and they got shoes from Payless. They got all their shoes from Payless, and they set this stuff up in the store, right? And they got all these purses from wherever. Could have been Walmart. I don't know. And they set it up. They set it up on display and all this stuff. They made the store to look nice, and they put high dollar prices on it. You know, high dollar, like expensive prices on it. And people went crazy. Oh my God, this is this and this is that. And they went crazy, right? And they bought this stuff. And at the end of it, they told them, they were like, yeah, y'all know this is Payless stuff, right? And it blew their mind. It blew their mind. So people don't really be paying for the design. A lot of people pay because of the price. Bragging rights, you know? That's the thing. Yep. But y'all got me. I'm very excited that this Apex is coming. I still didn't get Squash to confirm, but Butler said it was an Apex, and y'all that was on live, somebody else said it was an Apex. So, hey, I can't wait till I get it. I love anything and it looks like it was white, and it had black clips on it. So, black, for y'all that don't know, black and white is my favorite color. So, if you want to send me anything on covers of people toilet tissue that's black and white, I'll take it. Yeah, my email is on this channel, so if y'all want to send me anything, email me. 95 millimeters? Okay. Wow. It kind of looks ivory. Okay. So it wasn't white. Okay. I thought it was white. Yeah, kinfolk. But my phone about to die, look like. I thought it was white, but hey, I'll take it anyway. I'm down to take a new frame. Here's what we had this morning. No, that's ginger. That's ginger shots right there. We had some turmeric shots though. What did I do with it, Nat? Yeah, we about to get, as soon as we get out here, we're gonna get to working on this thing. And we're gonna seal it. Like I said, this is a rough draft, and it definitely looks rough. Definitely looks rough, but we're gonna make it better. I don't know what we're gonna do with this section, but we're gonna figure it out, kinfolk. We're gonna figure it out. It kind of looks ivory. Yeah, there is slight yellowing tint to it. Got you. Okay. Good deal. Yeah, because before that, I was like, I asked him, I said, do you have any black and whites frames laying around? You know? And like I said, somehow I got out of it, and he probably showed, and I didn't see it. But only when I got back in, the only thing I seen was he said, you know, Scale, I don't know if you heard it, but I'll send you this one. So yeah, I'm very excited, y'all. Everybody's saying they got the Apex and it's a good, yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. All right, y'all, we got to get off here. And like I said, we're going to get to working on this natty, and we'll be back on later on. Probably like 4 or 5, something like that. So look out for me, all right? It's a good one. All right, Hicks. All right, Hicks, I'm going to take your word for it, man. I can't wait. I really can't wait to shoot it. It's crazy. It's always a good thing when somebody give you something. Always a good thing. All right, y'all. We'll see you later, all right? Later, peeps. Gone.